Ride or drive with Shaxi. Download the Shaxi ride-hailing app and sign up as a driver or rider. Get Shaxi today from the Google Play and Apple App Store today.
It feels good to always come your way here on Showbiz Daily, live on Sammy Flex TV, and the team once again is seated for us to do our thing. My name is Sammy Flex. Roland Amate is in the middle, his usual position. Running affairs from Shaxi, Roland Report on YouTube, and Shutter Movement Empire. Today, just as we told you guys yesterday, they finished with their Independence Walk or Float. That is Shaxi Independence Walk or Float. Ro, how did it go? We were not able to make it. How did it go?
Yeah. It went well. Let me say a big thanks to everybody that came through.
Okay.
Most of the footages are online on via social media pages.
Okay.
So if you go there, you see most of the people that came through. It was a success. We were able to get some drivers registered. Yes, some drivers registered on the day.
You registered some people?
Yeah, we registered some people today, and we even did some. The first timers, we did some free subscription for them also as well. So it was a very good exercise, and we thank everybody for coming on board. And we hope to do this soon. And also the people that join, if you heard about Shaxi, spread the word. Let people know that this is where we have good intentions by serving the nation very well in terms of transportation or the transport business, moving them from one place to the other. And also drivers who join, this is the time for them to also make some cool cash and, of course, make Shatawale happy, because one of the things that he's always been complaining about is seeing people sleep in their cars due to hardship when they say they are paying some commission and what have you. So, yes, subscribing with 20 Ghana cedis where you get 12 hours, which is non-expiry. You work at your own pace is one that has come to help everybody, including Ghanaians. So we will then treat everybody to hop on. This is not going to be the last awareness that we are going to create. Periodically, we are hoping to do more and also spread Shaxi across Ghana.
All right, so let's see how you guys can also increase the publicity for next one's sake. Because many people wanted to join, but I'm getting reports they did not see more of the promo out.
Okay.
So maybe in your next movement, let's make sure it goes wide and far.
Sure.
So you guys can get some more people. But congratulations to Team Shaxi for this initiative, one that is to be commended. Let me move on to Intimdo de Solomon. He's also called Chemo. Chemo represents us here at Flex Entertainment Limited on our online department, as well as Intimdosu Digital Solutions. They are also making sure they sort out all your issues for you when it comes to online activities. Well, so that was it. Congratulations. Now let's move on. One project to the other. Let me say thanks to the producers, Theophilus Digosh, Sam Tuga, coming together to make this one a wonderful piece. Dr. Frank Amwakuhine is the Ashanti Regional Minister. In fact, in history, I hear he has been the youngest so far to have that position given to him in that region. And right after taking office, we can see he's making some strides, making some moves. In fact, dangerous moves that people are talking about. One that he started that has caught the attention of our industry is what he calls the Ministerial Committee on the Movie Industry and Creatives, that is Kumawood. And he's forming this commission or ministerial committee to drive the growth and transformation of Ghana's film and creative arts sector. And what does he want to achieve with this commission? He says, one, assessing the current state of the movie industry and in identifying key challenges, developing policies to attract investment and ensure sustainable growth, exploring strategies to promote Ghanaian films both locally and internationally, strengthening film infrastructure by improving production facilities and training opportunities, enhancing film festivals and cultural showcases to celebrate Ghanaian storytelling and creativity, and again fostering collaboration between stakeholders to create more opportunities for filmmakers, actors, and creatives. These are some of the objectives behind the formation of this committee or commission. And as it stands now, I see two conversations around this. Whilst many are applauding him for such a great initiative, there are others who also sit down and say, won't be the position in man for an I mobile the most for me comes. Can't I? Some like say, you've given the NFA to the Accra actors, Kafui Danku, James Gardner, and the people giving them their positions.
The big position.
Now you come to Kumasi and you are forming commissions and committees. For what? So some, in fact, majority are happy. They think actually the man is making moves. And the people who are from that side, with their crab and with their hard and back, I say that you're research and they maybe that's 3 years. You're back or you're near my market, can roughly buy a church in a baby, not 3 years. More you say they are kind of not to take it. That's what some people are saying. Well, I said, most people.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this is a good move. But I mean, as I always say, just talking about it or starting it is not good enough for me. I want to see results. Because politicians and the things that they will say that they will do there, this is nothing new. They have in the pipeline. It sounds so nice, but that is it. Just nice English is what they have for you, but the actual job could be anything else. For me, I think this is a good initiative. If indeed he really wants to do it, I think we should praise him for even giving the idea that he wants to do something. But we cannot just end at that point, forming committees, coming out with even a report that we will not see, and then that is it. I mean, this time around we want to go past that stage, forming committee and writing reports. I think we have had enough. So I wish that he would just go through it. After the report, he will make it public, and again he will state what he wants to do based on the report. Or he should start something based on the report for us to see progress. Even if he can't achieve all the things that he's outlined there, he may do 1 or 2 that we think that it will help.
To bring some progress.
Yes. For me, I think it is a good initiative and very strategic because the movie industry in Kumasi is very vibrant. In Ashanti region, in total, it's really deep. It's really big. So if you start initiative like this to push movie making or production in Ashanti region, you are on the right track. You have started well. But would it end the way that we want it to end? That's where the issue is. That's where my concerns are, because we have seen it before. Forming committee, starting something like this is not so difficult for so Ghanaian politicians. But executing something that you can all see the end result and say that okay, this is good, is another thing altogether. But forming a committee and giving us slogans, before you know, there will be a slogan for the committee. Your friend Ashkoff, one committee. Like they will give a nice name, but we will not see the end of it or anything good coming out of it. But I love the initiative. I think the guy is proactive. Especially he's not even how do I put it? He is not a movie person. It's not like we have appointed him to supervise movie making or movie production. No. He is Ashanti regional minister. But he has interest, or he is now showing that he has interest in movie making in Ashanti region, and he wants it to be big. And it will not just end in Ashanti region. It will be part of what is happening in Ghana in general. But for him to just focus on Ashanti region alone is even good enough. Because he is doing something that other regional ministers can also emulate. If you are in other regions and you see that, okay, my people, they are good at this, you can also start something similar or push your people to produce more of whatever that they are good at.
And so, of course, Kumasi has been the hub of
movie making
in Ghana.
Yes, so no argument here. So if he wants to push Kumasi people to do more production, to grow the movie industry in Kumasi, I think it's a good initiative. We have to applaud him for just starting, but I just don't want it to end there. We should see something. The committee there. Who committee at the edin the NFA ni one omunyina ho. This time around, let's see the results and let's give him even more praise than what we are giving him now. But it's a good initiative.
Well, let me go on to Ronald Amate and ask whether he has also seen this move by the doctor and what it means to the creative industry, especially those in the Ashanti region.
For me, I've seen the move. The last time I commended the government for their interest that they keep showing in the creative art sector. There is always some form of attitude towards the creative art sector, which gives we want to work with you kind of vibe. There's always a certain move that is about the creatives, which shows like as someone dream, even if they don't, at least they show certain intentions. And this government has given me that vibe. So I will commend them, and I will commend the regional minister as well. You see, what he is doing is a huge risk. Mind you, movie is not the only creative hub or creative sector in Ashanti region. But then, he still has to start from somewhere. For whatever it is, so they call musica, the movie people will come and shout. And I know even with the movie that he's showing interest in, the music people and other sector would also come and say, what about us and what have you? Me, the people that are saying, more the positions, Papa na koma Accra for, na mude committees neighbor mine. I want to tell them that if they can't do anything proper with the committee, there is nothing they can do with the positions they are crying for. And you see, difference will
what do they do?
No, difference will more.
Committee there is very research about
And I'm saying, and then I make you see, we all can attest to the fact that the real job is not go and do research, go and do this, go and do that too. The real job is on the ground. And even before these committees and these offices were created, they were having a vibrant movie industry already. So my point is,
but they had some challenges before we got.
So now an avenue has been created to minimize that challenges, and that is the committee. See, my nada sa committee sitting yebejalawa. So let's utilize it.
They will produce a report.
So let's show them that after report, there is something that they themselves are doing. You see, politicians, then they will see the kind of people we are. Oh, we're sitting alawa 2 months, 3 months, be there, okay, they will stop shouting. And they will not do anything. But if after forming this committee, we see a surge in the movie industry.
And the committee is not bringing solutions here too.
I'm not saying they should bring,
that
you
they
see,
will bring a report and based on whatever they find.
So
how
would they get a say? That's my
you see what
after
they
the
are
committee's report.
No. If they want to wait for the committee's report before they work, then they will make a joke of themselves.
But of course, that's the work of the committee.
And I make us say, the people that are shouting for positions and all of that, that is not what will make them work. If they want to work, they work. If they want to work, they work because there are some people, with or without the committee, who are working. The likes of Shelley Frempo and the others, even Kodion Council win, with or without anything, on your July, is he not working? The Akabeneza, is Akabeneza not working? Is Akabeneza waiting for a committee to bring a report before he does whatever he's supposed to do? Exactly my point. So the committee, we know it is job for the boys. But for them to be able to see proper results, it is dependent on what the stakeholders are doing themselves in the ecosystem. If they sit down to say you're trying to report and sign you're starting movie production, it is a joke. All the time now you're trying to report and you're the heading. That is my own. That is my own. They know what they need. And they know say it is not the committee that is supposed to bring a report for those needs to be met.
No, I think the committee, the idea of the committee is for the government to know what they need and them helping. It's not like they are going to stop them from doing anything until the report.
You see?
This one is for the politicians, what they think that they can do for the industry.
Unfortunately, some people's mindset about this committee is that is the mindset too. That is why some people are complaining say more the positions now come craft for na the committee be mine. Because
I think the man should do more education
and that education, it is not the man, it is not the regional minister that's supposed to do it. The stakeholders, the people that went for the meeting, they are the ones that are supposed to know better. Anything that make us say, some politicians we I thought they be opportunity, to know how we think. So if we also don't show them, say, with or without you, we know what we are about. We can still do our thing. But we need you to subsidize some of the challenges for us. Then, I have to say, yeah, train some more ban, son. And politicians don't work that way. They don't spoon feed people. They come and support. It's not a fund, They come and support you. In the same way, say, okay, because you are a meeting, regional minister ni have a meeting, train say regional minister, ebe sorry, ebe say, oh, committee na we am the report about you who say mu here $2 million into media banti mo meji and sound of master production. It will just be a joke.
Yeah, of course.
It will just be a waste of everybody's time. And the politicians will never see us as serious people.
Okay.
It's those who are saying the position come out the committee beba bra mopa the democracy presidency on na mo nyehwe amonyehwe. Akabeneza is not waiting for any committee to work. Lewin Dems are not waiting for any committee to work. If you want to work, you will be able to start something. And if they need a right to say, amount for best support you, they will support you.
Well, we cannot argue much. It is true. Some people might think that, oh, maybe that will be the fight that they'll be fighting there. But I think the initiative, the understanding is good.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys were doing movies. What happened? What were the challenges? Let's see if we can get some sponsors. What can we do to help? Let's find out first. Then after, we can come in to help. Let's see how this plays out. And after that, this will move out into a different story. And once again, we will still be in Kumasi, where Asakaa boys, hope you know the Asakaa boys, a group of young men who came together, started the music type called drill music, made Kumasi popular, took it international, and today, I know they are enjoying from their fruits of hard work and hard labor. Over the years, we've known them for something. The fact that in their songs, they are not shy of talking about the things they do, like their lifestyle, about drinking, about women, about smoking. They've been talking about all these things, but they pride themselves in their songs about their lifestyle. Meanwhile, in Ghana, there is some pandemic happening. And the pandemic is the use of a certain drug or medicine called red. Some people also call it 225.
Yeah, but 225 is different from red.
Oh, red, 225.
Okay, 225.
Yes,
okay.
some people also call it 225. And it is messing up with people. As you watch, there are videos of people, and I don't know what is in that drug. They take it in slow motion. In fact, you can go back and chop. No, but they don't fall.
That it slows your brain, so you think you are moving. So you say pace now. What doing the bema or second? That is how you move. So if the brain tells you to go in slow mo, that is how you move.
Charlie, reactions we are seeing out there, they are not good. And what is painful is that young people have been addicted heavily.
Future leaders.
By these drugs. The red and the 225, and it's some way. It was out of this that the young man said, oh, if people are really doing that, then we are coming to start what we call the Stop Drugs Nationwide Tour.
Do you love arts? Look no further. Tetekwarshi Art Market is your ultimate destination for the finest handicrafts made in Ghana. From unique designs to authentic Ghanaian artistry, we bring you the best of local craftsmanship. Find us at Tetekwarshi Interchange, along George Bush Highway, adjacent to Evergreen Palms and the Talo office. Need more details? Call us today at 0244631771 or 0553209514. Come, explore, and take home a piece of Ghana's creative heritage. Tetekwarshi Art Market. Experience art. Celebrate culture.
When they made their coming to start there, and it was started by one of their guys called Okenet. Okenet posted on Twitter that Stop Drugs Nationwide Tour coming soon. And I'm out for the hey, mo. Yeah, Cassie will be my mess starting Stop Drugs Nationwide Tour. Okay, mo. Mo can sometimes you are on stage. Now mo can my shishi ashish, my bubo say, mo can because I said nibi. There was one video that you had on stage.
Medical show.
It was medical show.
Medical show.
See my botra more, my bushes here, she's like, oh gosh. Now, you guys are part of the people in the sense that in your songs, the way you pride yourself doing all these things. Now, guys are doing themselves starting this one. Of course, that this one that their song, Unim Red, no. What was the song preaching? I've not listened to the song well, honestly.
Yeah,
it's
me
just,
too have not.
It's one of those hype songs about, like you said, lifestyle, and one of those lifestyle is about how high you are in that sense, and Red talks about Red in itself gives that high. Intino, unim Red. Yeah, it gives that vibe. Sitting over here, oh, machichimbi, machichi, and then machichibi, and then machichimbi, and then manumbi. It's machichibi, machichi red, machichi, like that vibe. That's the vibe.
5 months was Sheleko, Yabiding. 5 months was Sheleko, Yabiding. What I want to know, so why do you think people would come after them for Kenneth to talk about stop drug nationwide? And people like, hey, Kalu.
Because some of them are seeing a high contradiction. Yes, they are seeing a high contradiction. That is why. Well, it is not bad for them to start such an initiative. That is my opinion. It is not bad for them to start such an initiative, because if there is somebody that can explain really into details an experience of a substance, it is somebody that either medically or scientifically knows what constitutes that substance or has taken or experienced it before. Yes, I have taken alcohol or I take alcohol. So if I am telling somebody the effect of alcohol, I will tell the person per my experience and how it made me feel. Okay. That is what I would do. So to me, I don't see anything wrong with them trying to embark on it. But the reason why they are facing backlash now, and especially with this particular Red thing, this is not the only substance abuse that have erupted in our system. Okay. There was tramadol. But this seems to be a double or triple dose of tramadol.
Hi. 225.
Yes.
You know, there was a documentary I watched. Someone did an undercover report on how this medicine. They traced it to India.
Apparently, most of the components of this drug, what they use in making this drug, most of them are banned substances in Europe.
They traced the production to India, and the guys were, we can bring it to you. We know which port.
Yeah. So some people are seeing a contradiction here. And where is the contradiction coming from? This whole Wunim Red started as somebody making a video. And the video, in that video, was talking about the same drug. It was a very lengthy video. Okay. But that Wunim Red and a vibe, is where somebody also reposted and Okenet. No, it was Reggie instead. Reggie who posted it first on his Snap. Okay. That is when that sound went viral on Snap. Then it came to TikTok. So when him read, no, out of that, Kenneth and his boys also made a song out of it.
Okay.
So most of the people who are taking this now, if they would want to show you or leave that line, when him read, then they have to take it or show you somebody that has taken it and is having an effect, so that it will complement the song. That is why when you go online, most of the things or the videos that or footages that you are seeing about this red thing, the song that is attached to it is all from Okene's song. Is that line when him read from Okene's song. So it is seen as more or less
the promo song
for that particular.
So it came out like the way we had Okoho.
Exactly. And will be the abonnement. It is obi ye bibi peno, they will attribute it to that song. And it makes meaning. Because of that, some people are also doing red party. Yes, where even they've done video giving dates. Obviously the 25th March. Red party. And on that day, it is red supply. For me, the people that me, my disappointment, the Food and Drugs Authority and these cyber crime units. You see, cyber crime.
Why are you disappointed?
And yes, Asakaa boys and Kwani Edichio. And yes, Asakaa boys. The FDA, my starting free FDA. You see those people, those Zamama for now, we can draw, working pharmacy.
Yeah.
Sankophone. What license do they have in selling medications to people? No, I'm a fantasy. Who says somebody
at it? You're not getting it. You see, the FDA, until you advertise your drug, they wouldn't know you are selling.
You advertise where?
Where?
You advertise where?
Now, the traditional media and the online
and
media.
How many of them have the money? And you see, if you are waiting for them to go and advertise before you take action, then by June,
as we live in this our house, if you are selling red, how will they know?
Okay.
And American, but you see,
when they get to know what action can they take or what action do they take?
But you see me, when I walk in town, I chance on these guys almost every day. It is not as if they are doing it in hiding. You see, the real thing is not happening on TV. The real thing is not, it is just a little percentage of them. That is what even almost are working pharmacists. Almost send the whole scale back and say, or copy FM and or Sammy flexxnewspaper, I bet you 5,000, 10,000 say a program.
Makosa cry advert.
Hey, advert. And not crown. You see the way they did the advert on traditional media. And this was just
putting together Coca-Cola
and malt and stuff. And when you see the way traditional media television stations were running the ad, oh Manumbi, oh Mihwa Tommy. Meanwhile, until that, yet the FDA, they were there. They were there.
How do they even monitor what is happening?
You understand? And here, if the ones that even came on traditional media crying, they were not able to do anything about it. How much more the ones that are walking on the streets? And then they're dangerous. No? They are not adverts. No? And then they're dangerous. No?
But
and that is
where they will come for you if you say something against the government or something that they think that you have
cyber crime. And then I make a cyber crime unit will go and report and they will come and carry you. That is where my disappointment is coming from. And you see, if it is not as if these police for you patrol the streets so from morning to morning, they don't see these people on the streets. They see them. They are there. They cannot tell. It is because they don't have interest in it. It is because they don't have interest in it. They see them. Those working pharmacists, we see them every day. Don't we see them? We see them every day. But police never know a channel because, but we all know that even self-medication cries wrong. How much more somebody that do not even have vocational skills cry when you been put in medical school. And so signing parent never prescribe me a drug there. A drug be a so mobi. And you see, those are the people who are more activities and no streets so. Because those cough mixtures, tramadol and wine, it is just few people that buy them from pharmacies.
Yeah.
It is just few people. But you see those people, they go to baby omutunu nankasa na mukoton in bulk. So what license do they take to those places to get them? They are all legal business. Yet, they will not mind them. And yet, we will think, say, going on and say no to drugs campaign will help us. No. They are appropriate people. If one day police will try or chill and say no more photo shoot. If say you chase our working pharmacists in 5 and you are your photo shooter, you will see the reduction. But we will sit there, cyber crime unit, Asakaa boys and Kwanieche. That is their motto. Cyber crime unit and into say obi akoye product na expire or marketing poa. They don't know.
Oh, recently I saw a video. There are some pharmacies. They see the original expiry date. Then they put a sticker on the
it. No much wrong there.
So you go and check all right. Like, okay, what's the expiry? The date is there. But the original one, if you press it small, it's under. I saw the video,
Yet,
so I think people should spare Kenneth and
oh, for them, they as creative people, they are just hopping on what is trending.
To create peace.
That is the unfortunate situation for them. And anything that creates our conflict. That is why people are seeing the conflict in their omokase. More preachy red no. That is why they see the conflict. But these are just creatives who just hopped on something that was trending. And they just did something with it. But then they can still try. But without the collaboration of appropriate authorities, it will be like fighting the wind.
Okay, Chamo, take over.
Not long ago, we had a trend where you see a pub, where there's a pub, serious one, where the pub is so busy. You will see a pharmacy shop there. Sometimes I wonder, why do pub always goes with pharmacy? I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, why am I here to see it?
Oh.
Then you've not been paying attention.
The pharmacies are in the pubs.
No,
the
pub.
Yes, the pharmacy.
Pub near pharmacy.
Or it is opposite. If there's a road there, then you see the pub here. Just cross the road to the other side. There's a pharmacy shop.
And they also operate throughout the night.
Yes,
24-hour economy.
Now you going forward, any busy pub that you know, when you go, just look around, you will see a pharmacy shop there. And some of these pharmacy shops, they do things. I won't say much, but when you pay attention, you know. When you go there and you want to buy something, you don't say anything. Just enter, and then they will sell. They will know what is wrong.
What you want.
Yes, and then they will sell it to you. I'm just an observer. Like when we go around, I just watch things, and you will see it happening. So I think fighting some of these things goes beyond just doing the song or doing the campaign. For them, I think it's business as usual. I mean, there was a trend. Somebody said something that a creative person can use it to do something, and he's using it. Yes, we can use it to do a campaign, and it will be effective. But it goes beyond the creative doing the song. If really they want to have an impact, if really they want to make an impact, they should involve other people. They should involve like authorities who can also bring the other side of things for it to work. The NGOs, some of them that I disagree with them, but this is the time for them to even do something effective. But no, they won't.
They are not doing it.
No. This one, they will never be part of it because the money involved in this one is small. What are they going to get? No. But if there's some bigger NGO somewhere or government somewhere gives them money, go and do red again, something against red campaign, then they will come and employ the creatives, give them something small for them to make a song and for them to also share the money and all those things. So for me, I think people are not really into this one in particular because of how it is coming out.
Okay.
Because the guy involved, you are just a creative guy. You use something trending on the street to make a song. So if you are going for a campaign, if you want to do a campaign based on the song that you have done, are you not just going to promote your song? Or you are really against people doing that kind of thing? I mean, so for me, I think people are more in the direction of, oh, you guys, you are doing your thing. It's not really that you are doing a campaign against the whole thing happening. Because more they are more and some are more. How different is it from what people are doing that you want to go do a campaign against it? So people are not trusting the source or where it is coming from. But really, as you said, it's something serious. It's pandemic happening. I mean, it is having the same push or effect. I don't know the right word to use. When at the time that we were talking about the trauma thing, the same thing. It's like anytime they have a substitute, one will come and then the other one will come and they will all move to that side. I mean, we have heard the Condé story, the other one. Now till we got to Tramo and now we have red. And super glue. This is crazy. If there's a way for us to reduce it, I mean, stopping it altogether, it will be difficult. But at least our institutions, if they work, they can reduce it. Right from the harbor or from the port of entry to even when it gets to the market. They see it, just that and they don't even arrest them. So like
because if they are able to produce this thing from India at all,
yes, there's a big man who is investing in it. But or the bedroom port or no a jama the street boys now or no jinisika no a jama in a bar, there's one guy. It works the same as the way other drugs cartels. The same way. There's a big man somewhere who will import containers. Or no be taking care of port issues.
That is,
so after that, then the boys, street boys now, then they will come for it and then do the distribution. Not pub pharmacies, no more so air transfer from there. It's sad, but I think we should also create some form of awareness, like the way we are talking for the government, the FDA and others. They should be looking at some of these things. At least, if they are working, they can reduce it. For them stopping it there, I don't see it as a possibility. But they can do something that it should be hard for people to get access. It shouldn't be that easy like the way it is now. That's the problem. It's so easy for you to get some if you want. And if you really want to fight some of these things, it shouldn't be that easy.
Wow. This is to those young people watching us. There are so many things that you can do that you can even get high within yourself. You know, sometimes when you work and even make money, it gives you high.
Yeah, hard work.
And you make
money.
You feel high. Like, like Zeki Paluta, now he's high. Not on the fact that he's taking drug, the fact that he's worked hard and his songs are flying. You can even feel it in his voice. So work, red no. Open no, I bet Yaku. 24 hours. That free system, you come back to normal. Please think about it. Well, talking about King Paluta, a new video has surfaced where King Paluta is affirming that indeed the Artist of the Year conversation there, Mafananto #1, and they totally cheat. I saw a post from, I think, Olele Salvador, where this time around they've taken the S guys out and they are saying this year we are going with the case. He said King Paluta, King Promise, Kweku Smoke. Who among these three is likely to win the Artist of the Year? Well, King Paluta has spoken and King Paluta thinks that numero uno. He thinks nobody beats him. He's #1. Let's go watch it from Lit FM. And when I come back, I get the views of my people. Are we also seeing King Paluta as the guy to do the magic? Or campaign betting Asasa. I also know of a guy who said, last year, some people were saying, oh, if King Promise could not win the Artist of the Year, then it means this year he's likely to win. But according to him, the year started and all of them, their mouths seem to be as they are coming out to all of a sudden, they are not speaking that language again. What they happen? Let's go watch it. When I come back, we'll be wrapping up for today.
The Artist of the Year from
Matipa. Oh, it's a main candidate.
There's some artists out there. Oh, say Nyame, it's a plan.
The thing is, last year 2024,
yeah,
you remember first hit song a buy, Odobi a bad,
yeah,
Rap Father featuring King Paluta.
True.
Baby, I drew a life for no. Yeah, and only think last year.
Yeah.
And then the twice were Asakaa.
Good. Last year.
Yeah.
Like I said,
Yeah. And the twice were Asakaa. Asakaa by any Koji awards for best new artist.
Yes.
TGMA. Best new artist of the year.
Yes, 3, right?
Best new. Yeah, 2.
Yeah. Okay.
But you're best new artist. So, one said best new artist now. Say, so we artist of the year if you are on our whole.
yes.
Because for real. See, best new artist. That year, which means 2023 crown. Me na me yes new artist na me a juma pa. 2023. Me too quiet amount for tapping me shoulders for airport and they be like, hey, new artist of the year. I'm like, hey, sir.
Prophecy.
What I say? And I bear me like that. And which means 2023 crown.
Yeah.
Me a juma pa ain't no more best new artist of the year.
Okay.
You wrote 2024. My fan bodon. You remember me day.
Yeah, Juma.
But they do or do be a bad verse now. And baby, I dream life in the bar. And then Uncle Pound me picky. I said, I buy in a picky. Makoma buy in a picky. For the papi, I did not pick it. I buy now almost say M picky. And so Uncle Pound said, so yes, I didn't even say, yeah, complete. Because 2024 was fucking Paluta. I think Sammy call. Because outside shows more than 10.
A lot, yeah. Because me show was
more than 10.
I just want open now.
More than 100 shows. Me bought like 120 shows. Ebia shows ni bi wa. Ya fancy see it shows ni bi area dey call ya enti me perform if you go there be 115 shows.
Wow.
Me gina stage
115 times
to 2 coins. Secam 18 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours. South side of honor, you find say a man full in.
Exactly.
What him ever say show. Obo port host who's now increase speed run. Now for show inch or mine pet. What I say? Now oko to your bottom, the video be pop up to your bottom. Now man for to keep Paluta, China, keep Paluta. Ni afasa ni amani nyene na say everybody na say my farmer ya
I say abregu
so yeah chef free outside or I think since 2024 was fucking.
You dropped an album too.
And I dropped an album.
Yes.
So what's this album, man? Come on. So
it was a good year.
And kasa.
It was a good year. I mean, you've been having the smooth ride from 2023, 2024, and I've been here 2025. Which album you also did
2025. I'm still having features and all that. Last year, I think they dropped like more than 40 features.
Wow.
Oh yes. The brains will hit it. You know the hit it.
Yeah.
Obi Kancha don't say that hit it. When the shade. When the shade they hit it. Kamido the hit it.
Yeah. And Asakaa.
So it does one. So
Okay, so looking at
Joy's Blessing.
Joy's Blessing.
Yeah, the
I
latest.
think
That's the latest.
yeah.
Joy's Blessing. You know, I think that this year, I starting again.
Because I'm looking at collabo category, artist of the year category, popular song category with Makoma. Yenny idea campaign. So I can see I go for some about. I go for some about. You know, me.
I wasn't any one-sided though.
Yeah, of course.
As a person, my yana, the other one-sided binana airborne. But I know one-sided will be a boy. Omunja is out. I hit some
appointment about penny at your application.
What you say? Will be a boy. Omunja is out.
Who the wow show? Your personal headline show.
Manya Miami show. Gentia Manya Miami show. He said, the we are not a man who is here me or almost shows. I felt as a Miami show for now. I bear one-sided. I was a Mitimico way the enemy man. The bar rapaholic.
Yeah.
Echo performance our nights now. Kumasi Ratri Park.
Wow.
Yes. Same night. And you fly too.
Yeah, then
you're driving.
Okay, I didn't send too much.
Sometimes man make us a man.
Wow, bro. Start. Your man, Paluta. Like, I love the way he's coming out. Like, Neni Abre. Or Brasot says Neni Jiho. One, is that not, is he not to be cautioned with that thing? Because we know some people went in like that. All hope alive. They came back feeling highly disappointed.
Medical boss
it affected their
mental health. Mental health.
Madula.
Are we to allow him to continue being hopeful like that, or wishful like that, or we should caution that talent too?
Only Lisa Vada say you want with him S4 the.
As this trip the S4.
Yeah. If I busy, want to move. Or show you I'm better.
I'm not sure this year they follow fast.
What's it?
No, stop boy, don't look fast.
You people, you don't know what you are talking about. You see?
No, he just won last year.
But Eddie.
And the other Philly said, like the high, the high no has not gone down.
Which high?
The high of being the artist of the year.
Stone Boy.
Yeah.
Hey, then you don't know Stone Boy. Oh, who named Stone? Who named Stone? Hey, then you don't know Stone Boy. Stone Boy. Award. Please, it is not Shatawale. We beg you. Shatawale no Jeba Akwa. Now I mean, there be. We beg you. You see, we've said it here. When this whole TGMA conversation started, when it was even last year when people started asking questions when we were ending the year. So who do you think which people would compete for that category and stuff? And some people started mentioning Paluta because he also had a very good year. That is 2024. But he was very quiet with it. We said on this platform that if he wants it, he should voice out for it. He should speak it. You see, Kweku Smoke, for me, I feel the politics will go against him because of his own attitude towards it. There's been so many occasions that he's asked. Paluta was also acting the same way until recently.
Okay.
Kweku Smoke's assertion about winning Artiste of the Year has to do with, my focus is not really on awards. My focus is not.
Playing safe so that he doesn't get broken-hearted.
And that is you. So you see how the conversation would go. It will not go for you. The attitude or the vibe that you are giving people who are even or who would even want to support you for that category is that Mona. And we've seen, if not for anything, Black Sheriff is a typical example. When he won the Artist of the Year, that year he nearly lost it. It was just some 2 weeks, 1 week be intense. Giddy. And it revamped the energy of people who were supporting him for the Artist of the Year. So Paluta there, he's doing it. If he gets it, fine. If he doesn't, the Promise thing that people are saying, oh, last year there was so much loudmouth for him, energy around him. I think this time he wants to activate that energy like what Black Sheriff did. Starting the conversation now might help. But for somebody like Promise, he doesn't need an early conversation. what he needs is the latter charge, because he is known by the people. He's known by the scheme. So adding some icing to the conversation for him is what he can do from the middle part to the end, till when voting closes. That is when Kim Promise needs to go hard with publicity on him wanting. Now he wants to just, he's roaming. I think he's about to start his American tour or something.
Okay.
Yes. So after, when he comes back, that is when the whole conversation will start. VGMA is in when? Month May. Oh, April, May. March, you have by March, April, he will be done with his tour. Then in the middle of April, that is when the real conversation will start for Kim Promise. That is what I know. For Kweku Smoke, I don't believe he is ready to compete now. That is why his attitude towards it would be. But then, people should also expect Stonebwoy. This thing, I'm saying it.
Wow.
People should expect Stonebwoy
To come back to the...
Oh.
But he's in it. Like he's part of the
because he just...
That be.
And the fact that, coupled with the fact that in the year under review, he really did not show up.
You
like
see, Stonebwoy is not Sarkodie. Stonebwoy is not Shatawale. Stonebwoy on any given day has shown interest in awards as part of the things that, as part of his success story in every year under review. He has shown it. He has shown that awards, if he is counting his blessings in a year under review, awards are part of it. So that one day, until he comes out to say, oh, this year I am not too much interested in it. Don't take any silence of Stonebwoy to mean he is not interested. That one they forget. And I know now, at this point, most of them are concentrated, because what is there to do? It is just for filing. These are not debutants in terms of entry into the scheme for you to say they need that hard publicity. Kim Paluta is a debutant here because he won New Artist of the Year in the previous edition. And in going for Artist of the Year, he is a debutant. So he needs to start the conversation fast for him. In order for him to be strong politically. You understand? He needs that. Kweku Smoke doesn't want any form of disappointment, because he also knows he's a debutant in here and he wants to play safe. So next year, now that when he's known this year, next year he can probably go in hard. But for the likes of Stonebwoy, Asakaa doesn't. When was the last time you saw Asakaa campaigning for awards? No. But then, Afibia, when Accra, Obeya Bakubi de Akofi, they be able. You understand? So, if you know the scheme very well, you know how to play the game. Stonebwoy knows how to play the game. You know rush. Oh, yeah, Muswa.
Well, Chawo, close the show for us on King Paluta.
Yeah, I think he's doing the right thing. I mean, if you want it, you want it. Just go for it. Yeah, the caution that you are talking about is something that somebody has to talk to him. Okay. Like, go all out, but if you don't win, that is it.
Or prepare your mind.
Yes, for anyone. Just prepare your mind for that thing, but not your action. No, for your action, go all out. Tell people that you want it. Tell people that you are ready for it and you think you deserve it. So that they will also support you. But if you are like, oh, yeah, yes, I want it, but you know, even if I don't want it, well, I'm okay. Then you'll be okay. Because at that point, people will also not go all out for you to win. Because even if you don't win, you are okay. So they will give it to somebody who may not be okay
if they don't
win. Yes, exactly. So I think he's doing the right thing. Go all out. If you don't win, fine. But go all out until the last day that you think, okay, you didn't win. Good luck to me next time. Or something like that. And I think he has started early enough to make that pronouncement or to give that stamp that, hey, I'm in and I want to win this. So support me if you have the means, or if you can support me. And I think he's doing a good job. And again, he has done something that you cannot start this conversation without mentioning him. He may not win, but he has done something to get the recognition, to be part of those who will be competing for that thing. I think even so far we have not done enough, or we are not at the point that we can point out who should win or how it should go. But Kim Promise is also doing a very good job.
Okay.
Yes, he has also expressed the interest. Without him saying anything, people will be looking out for him. So for him, he has done it, not this year, but the previous one that happened.
Okay.
That's what he has done. He was going all out for it last year. He didn't win. But because of how he did it, people are expecting him to come back this year. So without him saying anything, they are expecting him to come back. Kim Promise, Kim Paluta will not wait for that. He is also starting. So I think so far so good. I think Kim Paluta is doing well. And if he wants it, like he has expressed, he should go all out and anything can happen. Yeah.
Well, Kim Paluta, I also wish you well. Just that don't be too high with the awards. Don't
Go all out.
Don't be ready
Ready
on the
now.
awards. Take your time because the TGMA has so many surprises. In fact, it is full of surprises. It can surprise you that if you are not careful, going to the studio to record again,
It will be another problem.
Will be a surprise for you.
So please go ahead and campaign, all right, like my people have advised, but put it at the back of your mind that the basic
yes.
Well, in this life, the basic sharp. Someday. My name is Sammy Flex. I did this with Roland Amate, with the team Dodi Solomon, Theophilus Digosh, and Sam Tuga. Subscribe to us, drop your comments, and be part of the conversation. Until then, we meet again some other time. We are out of here. Bye bye.
Everybody check now. Check it. Fact check it. Fact check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it, check it. Fact check it, check it. Fact check it, fact check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer. Check it, fact check it, check it, check it. Put sugar level, fact check it, fact check it, check it, check it. Fact check it, fact check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.